Of minutes. Tonight, we continue to follow the tragic case of a 27-year-old Glendale mother shot and killed in a road rage case last week.
Glendale police say Yarly Hermosillo sat at a stoplight with her family when gunfire struck her in the face. That shot was allegedly fired by a man who was arguing with another driver in a road rage incident.
12 News journalist Sean Rice is digging deeper into that man's criminal past. And Sean, there's a lot to unpack here, and some of it may come as a surprise.
Yeah, absolutely. We talk all the time about homicide cases being committed by people who know one another. This case couldn't be further than that. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office is now prosecuting 32-year-old Jesus Dowston for Ureli's murder. He is no stranger to the inside of a courtroom, as he is not only a 3-time convicted felon, but the gun he allegedly used in Ureli's murder is one he was not allowed to legally own.
Is this person a significant danger to the community? And what type of sentence is going to deter this person from reoffending?
It's the question every prosecutor in Arizona should ask themselves as they evaluate whether they offer a plea deal to any person accused of a crime. Attorney Josh Colesrud spent 5 years as a prosecutor right here in Maricopa County.
I think that this is a scenario where Maricopa County dropped the ball.
Colesrud reviewed dozens of pages of court records, the criminal history of Jesus Dowston. These show he picked up 3 felony charges within a 2-year time frame back in 2021 and 2022. Charges like resisting arrest, attempting to steal a car, and fleeing from the cops. In all 3 cases, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office offered him plea deals that stipulated to a sentence on probation instead of prosecutors seeking prison time. A judge ultimately agreed, and he was given 3 years on probation for all 3 felony cases.
When you're a judge and you see that, you have to at least take pause and think, is probation really going to be a sufficient deterrent where I'm not going to have to see this individual again in the courtroom? And obviously, we're playing Monday morning quarterback. It was not a sufficient sentence.
There's no saying that any prison sentence could have kept Dowston off the streets of Glendale a week ago, the night Yarly Hermosillo lost her life. But given the gravity of the crime and the hole now left in her family, Colesrud believes the county attorney's office should take a closer look.
We all want to look into a crystal ball, and prosecutors hate the position of having to do that when somebody reoffends. But in this case, there are red flags that I think were missed.
12 News reached out to the Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell's office, asking specifically why a prison sentence was not sought for Dowston. In a statement, her office said, quote, "Every case we receive is reviewed and we make decisions based on the evidence available to us. Because he has an open case, we cannot comment any further."
If they did, they're not going to admit that publicly. But I have no doubt that Rachel's going to do something internally to see what, if anything, they could have done differently.
Yeah, such a senseless crime. Now, it is important to note that Mitchell did take over as the Maricopa County Attorney in April of 2022 for then County Attorney Alistair Adele. She was the county attorney in charge when these prior cases involving Jesus Dowston were prosecuted. He is now being held in the Maricopa County Jail on a $1 million cash-only bond. Back to you guys.
All right, Sean, thank you.